You know how they always tell you not to Google your symptoms because, 9 times out of 10 it'll always turn out to be cancer? Well... So I'm not entirely sure how far into this little journey of mine this is going to go, or if this is going to be a serial thing, or if this is just going to be a one-off video. But I just feel like I have to say something, right? And I don't really want to talk about it in person to anybody. I've been sick since December. I've been really just exhausted most of the time. Diarrhea, bloody poops, unexpected weight loss. I caught some random bug at my dad's funeral back in December as well. And I started in with Ritalin as a treatment for my ADHD at the same time. Both of those two things weren't really helping the issue very much. They were kind of confusing things. Was the exhaustion from the bug that I got at Dad's funeral, was the weight loss from the Ritalin, which is essentially speed. In the meantime, it has somehow magically become overall season again. I do like that. So we did a bunch of tests to rule out kind of bacterial, viral, or fungal stuff. We couldn't figure out what it was. And in that process, we found indicators of inflammation in my bowel. My gastroenterologist recommended it was time that we put a camera up my... I am behind in a bunch of productions. The 5 years ago challenge build and announcement proper video that should have gone up in December, but got derailed when I had to go home for a funeral, and then I got sick and I never got back to it. My sponsors for that thing, I didn't actually tell any of them what was going on. So, yeah. I've got a couple outstanding for Timbicon as well. Yeah, so I will be getting around to this stuff when I can. On Monday, we did a twofer. We did a colonoscopy and a gastroscopy.
Movie prep. Oh, why is it salty? Oh. That is foul.
They put a camera up one end and down the other so we could take a look at what was going on in the middle. It apparently was pretty obvious fairly quickly what was going on.
There is a problem here. It's not very nice. There's a tumor sitting down here actually. And that's the reason why you've been unwell with what's been going on. This is almost certainly going to be a bowel cancer. And it's about 10 centimeters up from the rectum, which is why you're getting all those problems when your bowel's coming through. It's extremely unlucky to be getting problems like this when you're 44. What we'll have to do is that has to come out, and therefore surgery is definitely happening soonish. The way we do it is that I speak directly to the team, and usually because you're in Thomastown, we're talking about the team down in Northern, they get it sorted very quickly, all right? This thing has been there probably a while. We're talking about something being there for years, but maybe something more noticeable at least for a year or two.
Okay.
But maybe only causing symptoms, like you say, properly for a few months. I'm already emailing the team down there, but they'll be in touch really soon. I'll send all the referrals today. No point them seeing you till they have the samples back, which will be Wednesday, Thursday this week. Hopefully means that you're seeing them Thursday morning just before Good Friday.
Okay.
To at least meet them. They should have all they need by that stage to tell you what they need to do next, which is pretty much surgery to begin with. Cut it out, do some extra scans. Something like this almost certainly means you need a little bit of chemo, you think, after. Treatments have come very far last couple of decades, so we expect that despite all this, there's a good chance that we can get everything. Sorry to be the bearer of this kind of news. I was hoping for something a little bit less dramatic, but it's what it is, and as long as we know what it is now, then we know what to do.
Yeah, I should say a massive thank you and shout out and all the love in the universe to everybody that is involved with my company in any way, shape, or form. All of my clients, my customers, my partners, my everybody. Everybody who knows what's going on in my world. I absolutely love and adore all of you, and I appreciate your patience, but also Stephanie. Oh, my queen, my rock. You're the best. You and the boys are amazing. This last couple months have been quite trying and a bit difficult. It's been a long time getting here, and it's interesting that I'm now just kind of at the beginning of the path, right? I see the two ways forward. One, I got cancer, the other I do not. Currently, I don't know which path I need to walk down, but yeah. Anyway, I got a bunch of work to do. I love you all. I'll talk to you later, probably. Yeah, so, yeah.